Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Jodie Fitzgerald here with Fitz Your Dog Training with my Friday episode of A Dog's View. I am a certified and licensed family dog mediator, and I am just loving coming to you and getting out here and telling people about dogs and how we can make life better with them and for them, and how we can get, think about things like reactivity and why these things are happening, and learn when you learn more about the dog, it can help you understand everything. And the topic I really wanted to talk about today has to do with control, how much the dogs are really controlled and confined and held captive in our lives, and how much of their choices and decisions are taken away when we bring these animals into our home, and they get to live under our roof, into our plan of what they should be doing. When you think about it, in your home and in your life, you get to do what you want. You can get up and move around, you can go and get a drink of water, you can go outside, you can watch TV, you can do anything you want. We have all these choices in our lives every day, and dogs really lead a very different life than that. They are definitely emotional, feeling beings, and they want to make choices, and they need to make choices and make decisions in their own life. And we need to understand that we control so much. We expect 100% compliance all the time from dogs. And like, if you're calling a dog to come to you, if somebody says to me, Jodie, Jodie, can you come here? I mean, if I'm busy, maybe I'm doing something, I might say, okay, hang on, I'll be there, give me a few minutes. But we don't give dogs that opportunity at all. We expect them to do exactly what we say all the time, right away. And that's where we get to change and to learn what they need, to recognize that they do need some room, that they do need um, some opportunity, some space. They really need space. Space is a huge thing that we take away from dogs, but they need that opportunity to make their own decisions, have their own self-regulation of deciding to come and go and do things that they want to and that they need to. It really can make such a big difference for them when they do get that opportunity to choose to come when they want to, maybe to go lay down, or when you're just watching and seeing, maybe they want to play with a toy differently than you want them to. It's giving them choices. They're all different animals and different sentient beings. I can't explain how much, just like I said, recognizing that they do have choices, that do have feelings and emotions. And when so many times I see somebody just grab a leash and pull a dog, while a dog doesn't even is expected to just like come along happily and not even have a decision or a feeling about that. That's why it helps when you like loosen the leash, stop pulling, and start talking and encouraging, and really being positive, letting them know when they are doing the right things. And even that the right things to us is not the same thing to them. So just even if they're just doing their own thing, it can be can still be a good dog. It can be, if they want to go sniff a blade of grass, it's great to let them know, yeah, that's good stuff, must be good stuff, and encouraging them to make their own decisions and to do their own things, because they don't get a lot of choices. We really do control so much of what goes on in their life every day and all the time. So, when you get to learn, that's where I get to come in and help you learn how to understand your dog, to see what your dog is showing, what they're trying to tell you, to learn their dog body behavior and their body language, to be able to communicate. It can make life together so much easier when you know and understand what your dog is trying to say, what your dog needs, what your dog is trying to tell you. It's so important to give them that autonomy and to recognize that they are beings that do have feelings, and they sometimes they just want to sit on you, sometimes they don't. I mean, like, I give them the choice. You want to stay on me, you can get off. I'm not forcing him to this one to stay on me. Just really giving them the opportunities to live and make their own decisions and choices, and encouraging it. Even just walking through, coming in the door, good job, encouraging all the good stuff, helping them feel good about what they are doing, because this world is kind of foreign to them. And when we help them, it can make their life so much better. They won't, if you help them know that they're doing the right thing, they don't have to be worried that they're going somewhere new or doing something different. If they are able to feel comfortable, and very often, the more you do with your dog, the more you do communicate with your dog, the dog will be looking to you for that direction. They will actually start coming to you with, when something's going on, um, and they're not sure what to do about it, they can come to you and you can say it's okay, or talk about it. Talking is really helpful. Explaining things using simple language, it can really help a dog to be relaxed, to feel more comfortable in the environment and to connect with you. So I really wanted, to come on and just help you think about how much control, how captive dogs really are in our lives, and find ways that you can help your dog and help other dogs to make choices, to make decisions, to be comfortable, make good choices and good decisions, and support them in what they're doing every day. And it can really make your dog a much happier animal. So if you want to learn more, please connect with me, book a call, or check out my website. I am all about helping people understand dogs. I work with a science. It's called applied ethology, and it's a science based on the learning, the environment, the genetics, and the self of the dog. I love spreading the word of it. There is so much. I mean, dogs, even just starting with food, dogs never found a bowl in the woods. They never just found a bowl of food in the woods. I like saying that because it's true. And so there's so much of dogs that they're in their genetics that they would have to work somewhat. I mean, yeah, they might have found a carcass or something, but they had to work to go get their food. They had to do some searching. Some of them, with the different genetics that are bred in, they've done, some are much better at hunting, but they actually worked to get their food, and it makes it very different when we just give them food and now we're not even using any of those opportunities in their genetics. That's why sniffing and searching, I find, is a wonderful thing to add to a dog's life. But there's all sorts of enrichment. I use snuffle mats, but and Kongs. There's just puzzles. There's anything that can make the dog a little bit more exciting, because, like I said, we control them in this little box, and they never get to do their genetics, fill out their needs and their instincts. So we can take advantage of things like making their meals a little more exciting and challenging, just a little bit more challenging. You don't want them to be frustrated, but you want them to be challenging, and a little bit challenging and fun. You can even just throw it's much easier when you have one dog or two dogs, but you can throw a handful of their breakfast in their toy box instead, and let them search through the toy box for the food. I mean, that fills a need that many of them don't ever get to fill. I really, really appreciate everybody that's coming on. I see here on Instagram. I appreciate you watching here on Facebook and YouTube. I really want you to think about what dogs are going through. Take a walk in there, step into their paws, and see what it's like for them, because they are very emotional and feeling beings, and they're full of genetics and different needs than us. And we really expect so much compliance without really thinking about what they need and what they're going through at that moment. It makes a huge difference. Understanding changes everything. It's such a true story, and it can turn on all these light bulbs for you and just give you so many ideas, and You can learn so much when you really start looking at your dog and learning more about your dog and what your dog needs. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please connect with me. Let me know if you want to get some help with your dog, or if you want to learn more about what family dog mediation is. I am working on some stuff so I can educate more with that, because it's very fascinating and it's a very different conversation about dogs, and it can pay off. Dogs are just amazing. And when you have a happy dog that is looking at you and coming to you, um, for comfort, or even if they're just for love, whatever it is, if they're afraid and they're coming to you, like, it's wonderful. Hogan is not sure about something, he comes to me, and he asks me, he comes to me and wants me to come let him know it's okay, or sometimes he wants to show me it. Whatever it is, it just gets better once you start connecting, once you start understanding. It changes everything. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. It's a rainy day here in Winnipeg Beach. So it kind of changes the plan for the outdoor activities right now, but that's okay. We're going to have a good day anyways. So step into your dog's paws, book a call, let me know what's going on with you and your dog, and I want to help. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Herbie's snoring.